Hey yo, a wise man once said, watch what you put in your ears, cause the ears feed the mind. Fuck around, poison your perspective.
It's poisonous.
What's up, YouTube? It's been a while. How long it's been?
Over a year.
Over a year. Sorry about that. Life. That's what happened.
It's definitely life.
But anyway, it's your boy Troll God Sav here once again. It's been too long, man. It's been too long.
And it's your boy, the upstate New York ambassador.
Oh, so you just gonna be extra today?
It comes through me, dog. I'm the upstate ambassador.
You just had to be extra.
Marcavell,
You had to be extra though.
we in the building.
You didn't have to be extra.
Why?
I don't know. You was just extra.
You out of pocket right now,
Wow.
B.
Okay. Anyway,
So what's up, though?
man, it's been a weird year for me.
Okay.
A lot of stuff happened, a lot of changes.
Same.
But yeah, it's been tough. I don't want to talk about it though because this episode gonna get real depressing. So
Yeah, me either. I took a major loss this summer, but
Yeah.
it's all good. Long live little bro. But what we into today, man?
let's talk about our favorite projects of this year.
Okay,
Let's
bet.
start off and just let them know like what we've been like, what our albums are, what our our favorite verses and stuff like that. Let's keep it simple, for, for our day back, first day back.
All right, and we let's do favorite verses this year too.
I just said that.
Oh, you did? Oh, I wasn't paying attention.
You don't listen,
It be like that, y'all.
man. Do not listen.
So, name me 5 projects that you like this year, in order or no order. It don't matter.
Well, first and foremost, the number one album is Banks dropped this year. Of course, of the Inevitable.
Cody
I hate-
2, man.
Cody 2. I hate saying that word, but he dropped that.
Okay.
That's definitely number one. Number two, I kind of want to say Tainer Talk 4, but
Is this in order?
I think I'm gonna do order.
Okay.
I'm
I'm not doing no order.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna do an order. Yeah, Tainer Talk 4.
Shout out Benny. Big upstate.
Number 3. I listened to You Put Me On. I think like a month or two ago or something. I think it was a month ago. Last time you was at the house.
Who?
Our cousin.
Shout out Flame Dot Malik.
Flame
Yo,
Dot
what up?
Malik.
I'm selling.
Yo.
Nah, I don't hear. Oh, that was crazy.
Yo, H, like if y'all ain't listen, I'm pretty sure a lot of y'all didn't listen to it, but
You heard that, Unc? Yo, that junk crazy.
it's called H is short for. That's what the album is called.
Cuz
It's-
went dumb on that.
Yeah, like I feel like my favorite thing about that album, though, I just got to talk about it, is his change in flow. It was different and it was aggressive, and I think I'm starting to realize that I like the flow when like artists are like sort of aggressive. Like I'm starting to like realize
Yeah,
that.
because the way he set it off, the intro, super aggressive, like a little bit more aggressive than X.
Yeah.
It's like he was mad at somebody while
Yeah,
he was in the
that's
booth.
why I like X, because he was just
Like,
aggressive. His
That's why I'm like,
delivery
yo,
was
I've never
aggressive.
seen that from Malik before.
Yeah,
Like, I'm used
that's
to him
why I was
being
surprised.
chill with the flow and just vibing, but that aggressive, like,
Yeah.
I'm like, he got that dog in him. I'm like, the cuz
Cuz
went crazy.
That
man.
caught me by surprise.
Yeah, Cuz
that
went
definitely caught
crazy
me by
on that,
surprise.
for sure.
Number 4, this is where it gets kind of tough because I don't want to put too much rap into my top 5 because it's some R&B albums that I like.
I think I know what you about to say.
Yeah, I liked it's a new artist that came out. I don't know how long she been out, but she been out for probably like a year or two.
Okay.
Her name is Mars. If you ever want to check her out.
I bet. I don't know who that is. You know who that is? No.
Yeah, she's
Never heard of her.
pretty dope. I checked her album out. I forgot what it's called. I gotta look it up again. But yeah, she got like a lot of good songs that I like. And yeah, her album caught me by surprise. But she got one of those type of albums where like she dropped her songs and then she just dump them into an album. That's what it is. But it was still, I still like the album. 5.
Okay.
5 is tough.
It's tough.
Let me think on it. You could name your 5 for now. Let me think on number 5.
My 5 favorite albums this year so far is Banks Cody 2. Ari Lennox's new album that just dropped.
Yeah, I still gotta listen to it.
That joint is fire to me. Tana Talk 4 with Benny. Kendrick Lamar. The Big Steppers album.
Yeah,
I like that. I like that a lot. I like Yo Gotti album too. I think that's one of my favorites this year too. 5th, well, see, I gotta ask Cuz if it's an EP or an album, but his might be on there. And I just checked out this cat named Kerr too. His albums, I think he's from South Carolina. He rhymed with Vic. He got some heat out right now. I enjoyed that album this week. I listened to it for the first time this week. Let's get into favorite verses.
Verses.
Yeah.
That's
One of my favorite verses this year, damn, is from Spesh on Benny Tana Talk 4 Uncle Bun.
yeah.
That
Yeah, that verse, those verses was crazy. You talk about the second one, right?
yeah.
That second verse was, it was.
He got rich off the right vision.
Yo, if y'all ain't listen to that, his second verse, it was dope, but it was funny. Like it was what he says and how he says it is funny.
Yeah, that was one of my favorite verses this year. I liked every verse on Dead Roses from Banks.
Yeah, that was.
Yeah,
That was
every verse.
At one point, Dead Roses was my favorite track on the album.
Okay.
It was for like the first month of release. I think it was my favorite track. And then I started like really listening to Power Steering, and that's like, I don't know.
I love that song too.
Yeah, like Jada went in.
Yeah, always.
And then Banks' third verse on there was just ridiculous. So I'll probably put that verse as one of my favorites. Power Steering, the third verse.
Okay.
I also liked, as far as I'm going back to albums, I will put 7 Shots on there as well. I don't know if you want to count that as an album or an EP.
I think it's an EP. Yeah, I think it's an EP, but I'll let it pass as an album, I guess.
Yeah.
Another verse I like this year is from Kendrick Lamar, Count on Us. Count Us. That first verse, the way he set it off,
Yeah.
I love it. I love everything. I love the passion when he raps.
Right.
I love passionate rappers.
Yeah.
I don't like lazy. I don't like lazy artists.
That's
You gotta be
like,
an artist. Artists get you a long way. Just being a rapper is not enough nowadays.
yeah, especially nowadays. You gotta be able to be very versatile when it comes to making songs and stuff like that.
Definitely
Like
agree.
we like, I'm starting to realize that we love lyrics a lot, but like I feel like if your beat selection isn't good, like I don't like the beat that you're on, I will skip the song. I'm starting to realize that.
Well, I mean, not to cut in between, but the Locks, well, they always never had no beats, but they said that we don't. They had some beats, but they said we help the beats.
No, Kiss never had the production. The Locks actually had good production. Kiss productions, it's okay.
Right.
Like minus a few, like We Gonna Make It,
Yeah.
the Usual Suspects. His production is trash.
I mean, I can agree. I can agree.
His production is trash.
Terrible.
Yeah.
They always had the most. I'm like, God dang, I want to hear you, but this beat.
This beat ain't it.
Nah, but SP has the best production catalog.
I agree.
Like Gangster and the Gentleman, like the production on there is better. But like,
yeah, if you hear a Rough Rider from Against the Gentleman, That beat is
Yeah,
ridiculous.
that and I think Alchemist made that.
Yeah, Alchemist is one of the goats.
But you gotta be a good beat picker.
Yeah,
Like if you,
like
I see a lot of people say Nas not a good beat picker.
for one of his albums, he didn't have a good beat
What
selection.
album?
I think it was the first King's Disease. I think his beat selection on there wasn't that.
Okay.
It wasn't that good. A lot of people did like it because of his beat selection, but then King's Disease 2 came
was
out.
fire.
Those beat selections was way better, so I know
Yeah,
like he was paying
I be
attention.
hearing that, like I be seeing his name a lot about his beat picking. I'm like, it was written.
Nah, his older beats. I don't know why they said that for like
But
his
a
older
lot
beats.
of the albums, like that hit the 2000s, was to me was good production.
Yeah,
I mean, not all the beats was
not all of
super
them, yeah.
dope or nothing like that. But I don't think he is a bad of a beat picker like everyone says. Cause there's some terrible beat pickers, Papoose.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, and I must say this though. So I'm chiming in on this. I think it's more so like the hardcore rappers. The real like New York rappers. They want to just have rugged beats because they just want to feel like they don't want to get too popish.
And that's their problem.
Yeah, I can agree
Right?
because
Yeah.
they don't. I'm starting to think like they don't want you to focus on the beat. They want you to just focus on them, like of what they're
But it
saying.
doesn't sell.
Nah, see, we don't care about sales, but you still got to bring the listener in. See,
Yeah.
I'm listening to the words.
Right,
Don't
I'm
get me
listening. I'm
wrong.
definitely listening to the words.
Definitely listening to the words,
But-
but if it's a trash beat, I might not want to listen to it.
Yeah, I'm gonna skip. I'm sorry,
You know
I'm
what
gonna
I'm
skip.
Me too.
Like,
I'm gonna skip.
what the, like, soon as the bass come on and it's trash,
Yeah.
skip.
That bass has to bring me in. If it's
Like, if it's not there,
if it's not there,
if it's not there,
go
I
ahead,
don't want to
skip.
listen. But I'm trying to think how many bad beat pickers is there though.
I think now Davies is probably one of them.
Oh my God, Mid Eastern. Oh my God. Mid Eastern.
Yeah,
Oh my
his
God,
music
yeah.
is mid now. It's
Yeah, that's the nickname I gave him.
yeah,
Mid
And at one
Eastern.
point in time, you guys was huge. They
yeah. But he fell
Trash.
off. Yeah, he fell off.
Trash. Like, you know what? Like, the flow is lazy. He smoked too much backwoods, right? So the voice changed. So think about it. Think about his voice from Black Rose and Hate Me Now and Kyrie Chanel, right?
Yeah.
And then now look at now.
Yeah, they were all pretty much the same. Yeah, it just he sounded older in each project.
Like, and then he just yo, you know what? You gotta know your crowd.
Yeah,
That's the problem. A lot of rappers don't know their crowd, so they be trying to cater everything to a crowd that don't care for them. He be trying to rap for the 20-year-olds, the 18-year-olds. They don't want to listen to Mideastern.
that's how I feel about Fab too. At least now. Before he
Fab
catered,
always was doing that though.
yeah, but it's more potent now.
But but I'm gonna give Fab a pass due to the strength. He don't drop music no more. Like
Yeah,
that.
that's true.
Like he don't
That's
even do. When he do come outside, it's a nice verse, but he haven't gave us a full length project in a while. It's
Yeah.
been a minute.
It's been a while.
But Mideastern don't know his crowd at all. He,
Yeah, he don't.
keep rapping to the young boys.
Yeah.
They don't listen to you.
He gotta go back to what but I don't see it happening because
Nah. You know his problem too? He need to let V Dawn just executive produce everything for him. Because every time V Dawn does something for him, it's good in a sense. Like Talk the Big.
yeah, that one was good.
You see what I'm saying?
I actually like P2, honestly.
I mean, it was a cool project.
Yeah.
I
I give
just
it
haven't had nothing that stood out to me
yeah.
anymore.
I think P2 was like a 7 out of 10 for me. It wasn't like great, but it was good.
Right.
It was good enough to like let me go back and listen to certain songs. I can't listen to the whole thing because I don't like the whole album,
Right.
but I think I only like maybe like 4 tracks off the album. So
So if you like 4, then it got to be lower than a 7. If that's the case.
I mean,
You only like 4
I was trying
joints.
to be nice, but it's
That
more
sound
like,
like a 3.
nah. I wouldn't be that.
That don't
harsh.
sound like a 3, y'all.
I would call okay maybe like a 4.5.
That's a 3. But whatever. You out of pocket. Yeah, Mideastern.
You would've said it
And
was
then
a
I
three.
don't like how he tried to like play my man's a couple weeks ago. He trying to be fake bougie in Buffalo. Yeah, they had the plugs I met.
Uh-huh.
And then Jaquan said he was being fake bougie, like he be selling $1 million records. That joint was so funny.
Oh no.
It's
see,
like,
that's-
but I heard he's ignorant, like towards fans and stuff. So,
Mm.
yeah, I ain't listening to you, bruh.
Yeah. As far as other artists with whack beat selections, I'll probably at a time Logic had really good beat selection. He'll give you like a one good beat out of an album, and then the rest are like mediocre or trash. But before, back when he made The Incredible True Story or the first Bobby Tarantino, his beat selection was fire, and I was like, it's just eh.
Did he embrace his full white side? That's a
See,
real question.
that's why you don't pump Logic no more, because every project he has to mention that he's mixed, which I understand. He always has to mention, I'm mixed, I'm black and white. He always got to do it.
White, I'm proud. I want to hear that.
Yeah, he always got to do it. That I don't like, but like if you could get past that, then you can kind of enjoy his music, but not now.
I think Joe Budden just dissed him again. I think he said he could name like 2,000 rappers better than him. That was funny.
2000.
Yeah, I think he said 2,000. It might be 20,000. Check Twitter. I'm gonna check Twitter. But
Yo, I could definitely name a lot of artists that's better than Logic, but at one point in time, I did put Logic like at a
yeah, that was your boy.
yeah. I put him up there because like I said, like I like Under Pressure.
Right.
I like Bobby
That was a good
Tarantino.
album.
Yeah, I like Bobby Tarantino. I like The Incredible True Story. I liked a lot of his mixtapes were good. I liked a lot of projects from him.
I gotta apologize to Unc too. I ain't gonna hold you. So back then, remember when we laughed? He gave us his top 5, and he had Joe Budden in there, and we laughed. My fault, son.
Joe Budden, he's in here now?
Nah, he ain't in my top 5, but
I think we got to put a little bit more respect on his name.
put respect on this.
Because back then, we
it
definitely
wasn't nobody- I
was
wasn't
like,
trying to
nah.
listen to this
Joe
song.
Budden, he's definitely a lyricist, man.
No,
No,
see,
no,
that was my problem. I wasn't trying to listen.
Yeah.
I never even like. I fell into that category of pump it up.
Yeah, nah, he's much more than that.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So then
yeah.
when I went and did, I ain't listen to everything, but the
Right.
songs, I'm like, oh, nah, son is.
Yeah, because I know that's probably the first thing that we thought of when we heard you say Joe Budden.
Like, pump it up?
Pump it up, him? That one? Oh,
Like-
That's all he was known for, but he's
Nah, like he's way, like yeah, I enjoy listening to him actually.
yeah. I think I started to really like Joe Budden when I heard him on the Triangle Offense song with Paul Kane and I think it was with Fab. That song was so, I don't know if y'all listened to it, but his verse was dope on there.
We're not from the older tapes or
Older tapes,
Oh,
yeah.
okay, yeah. See, I wasn't really trying to listen
Yeah,
to Joe.
I mean that song Paul Kane definitely had the best verse,
Right.
But Joe definitely like he held his own.
Okay. I gotta apologize to G Herbo. I do. I slept on son. I thought he was trash. That boy, he made that pain, son. Like he talk.
Yeah,
Like he's actually an MC. Mm-hmm. Like he can really rap.
yeah. I think if you get past, because I heard a couple songs that you played when you was at the house
Yeah.
like a couple weeks ago. If you could get past him being offbeat just a little bit, he don't like. I think people exaggerate him being offbeat. It's not as bad as like Blueface. Blueface be like way offbeat.
he raps though.
I don't think so, but it's Blueface.
That's a
him.
Detroit thing though too though. No, what you laughing for? I'm serious. Why is you laughing?
Because it's how you said it.
That is a Detroit thing. They all rap off beat. Yo,
Is that cool?
that's a Detroit thing. You ain't realize like Eminem be rapping off beat?
Yeah, sometimes yeah.
I didn't really notice that.
No, I'm
He
saying
does.
like
He
later,
does sometimes.
later work he raps off beat. A lot of the Detroit, like the new artists, they rap off beat. That's
Yeah.
a Detroit thing. I don't know
Yeah.
who started. It's cool though.
Yeah, I agree.
See, it's a way you gotta do it though. You can't be trash and rap off beat.
Yeah, Blueface is
Blueface
trash and rap
trash.
off beat. G Herbo, he doesn't like I said, like they exaggerate him being offbeat.
think
I don't think it's that
before,
bad.
but I ain't never actually paid attention to it.
Yeah, I don't
honestly.
think it's that bad.
But I gotta apologize to him.
Yeah.
Because I thought something was trash.
Another thing I want to talk about, like him saying that he got into G Herbo. I feel like I'm late when I say this, so don't roast me in the comments or whatever. But I got into King Von, and I hate that I had got into him after he passed. I hate that.
Hold on, y'all. This comes into a shock. He's very picky on his music.
I am now
Like very picky.
When
him saying that is crazy.
Yeah, when it comes to drill or like something like that, I didn't really get into drill. Like the only music that I was like really into with that type of music was Chief, and then after Chief is like
Back from Dead and all that.
yeah, like after that it's kind of I felt like way off. Like I didn't listen to
2012
like really nobody when it come to drill
2012.
music.
Let me ask you guys something.
What's
I
up?
know it's probably gonna cause a lot of controversy. What's his name? Nipsey Hussle, right? Now for me, like maybe about a couple weeks, maybe a month before, I seen him before. Never really heard about Nipsey Hussle like that. I seen it. His videos just started popping up on my YouTube.
Yeah.
And so I was checking him out. Oh yeah, whatever. Then when he died, it was like the biggest thing. He was the greatest person. He actually created the Pac, and I did hear he did some great things for the community. Now everybody bumping his quotes and stuff. What do you guys think about it? Do you think Nipsey Hussle is on Pac level? Or do you think Nipsey Hussle is
As
a dope artist?
I think he's an amazing artist because I was actually listening to him before.
Yeah,
all that.
before
Like, I put
all
him
that,
on.
yeah.
I put
Yeah,
him
he
on.
did.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
like
put
he-
him on back in 2011.
I think it was before that. I think it was like 09.
Nah, it was 2011.
You sure?
Nah, I wasn't listening to Son in 09.
But I say, cause I remember listening to Crenshaw, and I was
Crenshaw was 13 though. Remember? Yeah, no, it was 2011. As in what though?
I mean, they just. I mean, Pac is a huge level to be on.
I think helping, as in black community wise, like mindset wise, yes.
yeah, I can agree.
Because there's a lot of stuff he did behind the scenes that was like as for the community
Okay.
was amazing. So
yeah,
and musically wise, it's gonna be a reach, but I'm gonna say yeah.
I think the concept,
The content,
the
like the
con-
content
what he was rapping about,
he could
stuff
do
like
everything.
that. Yeah, so I wouldn't put him.
I won't put him next.
Yeah,
to
I won't
Pac,
put him next
but I'm
to it,
saying
but I say
in,
he was-
like a tier or whatever, like lower or whatever. As in, boy was amazing. You know what I'm saying?
Is anybody next to Pac?
Nah,
Okay.
no.
What about you?
Nah. At first, like I'm a, like as far as like quote, like what are you
I'm
asking?
saying, like, Pac is a legend. I mean,
Yeah,
Pac spit that pain, spit that real. You know what I'm saying? He seemed like he was a real dude. You know, he's a legend. Like, right now a lot of artists are dying. Right? Like, there's people that's coming out every week. Like the guy who just got killed last week at the chicken and waffle spot. A lot of these people I never hear about, and then people were just like, oh my God, he's a legend, and he's this and
See,
that.
yeah, I don't like that.
I don't like
but
that either.
I don't think. See, you gotta understand, like with Pac, he hit every checkpoint that there is as an artist.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? He gave you conscious records. He gave you club records. He gave you pain records.
Right.
He just gave you he hit every pocket with full force. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then, if you listen to that 7 Day Theory, White Man's World, like, and we talking at the age of 25.
yeah, 25.
He's not doing that right now.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Like, for him to, the songwriting ability is amazing. It's a 10.
yeah,
Now, sometimes I do feel like he did need an A&R. A certain joint should have been by himself.
yeah,
Still dope records to me, don't get me wrong,
Right.
but some of those records, it just should have been, a lot of those records should have been Dolo.
yeah.
Like a lot of those.
I agree.
Like a lot of them should
Yeah,
have been Dolo.
like
Not saying Outlaws is whack.
right.
Because they dope to me, but a lot of those
Remember
records.
Kato?
R.I.P. Big Sight.
Nah, it's a couple times like I hate like those Tupac stands that any verse that like Pac has on a song, he has the best verse. That's not true because there's songs where Big Psych was still the show.
But
Like,
did he have the best verse? He's still in the show and
hold on.
best verses.
I would say on All Eyes on Me, he had the best verse.
Then I gotta go.
You gotta listen to it. You
I
gotta
go-
listen to All
I'm
Eyes
not
on Me.
agreeing.
You gotta listen to
We'll
it.
come back to that.
I'm telling you, because he stole the
I
show,
know.
and I feel like he had the best verse. Big Sight he's more lyrical than people think. Hey, listen. I wouldn't say that's my favorite track by Pac, but it's up there.
My favorite verse is Trading War Stories.
He went.
And then everybody be saying, do you feel he lyrical?
Who?
Pac.
Yeah.
Yo, it's
Nah, but see, right now, not to cut you, not right now, like, you know, when you got, like, people like, say, for instance, like, Jada Kiss, and you had like, say, for instance, back in the day, you had, what's the man who had the voice that was down with G Unit? Who just said, who came
Banks.
Banks, you know, everybody had the punchlines.
Yeah.
See, when punchlines came into play, you wasn't dope unless you was a punchline
Unless you
rapper.
was a then
it got oversaturated. It was like punchline.
Yeah, and they was dropping like 300 bars.
Yeah, so it's like, you know, Tupac wasn't a punchline rapper. He was a factual. He hit you with some facts and some real stuff.
Yeah.
Like, just real. Like, that was before, like, the punchline. This is
Yeah.
just real rap.
Yeah.
So, yeah, he's lyrical, but, like, and he had some stuff that really made you think and, like, man, wow.
And see, that's what I be saying. Like, it's a lot of people, right? Older cats that truly don't believe he's a
Hip-hop
lyricist.
Twitter.
Boom Bap Nation.
Yep.
Hate them. Yeah, I hate
They
them.
said Tupac not lyrical?
Yeah. It's
They I feel like they say stuff on social media to shake the table. I feel like they just say stuff to get people's reaction. They don't say it because they believe it. They say it because they want to, like, they want all them quotes and them replies on their tweet. That's all they want.
Now,
That's
do
all they
you
want.
feel, as a poet yourself, right? You was considered poets to be lyricists, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
And then that answers that's why I'm like, I just don't understand when people be like, certain people not lyricists. Like, I feel like that way about X that he is.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
He's a poet.
he's a poet. Like, if you're a poet, then you're a lyricist.
Yeah.
There's no way you can be a poet and you're not a lyricist. You're putting words together.
Right. How do people say X isn't lyrical when he made the Convo?
Right.
He made the Convo. Like, that's one of the best songs he made. Like, that's a very underrated song on Dark and Hell is Hot.
There you go. Yeah, I just don't see. And then let's get them insight about us three, right? Like, the studio in the basement. So we heard everything being recorded, from trash rappers to trash singers to good singers to great artists, right?
Yeah.
So we heard every pocket that it could imaginable. You know what I'm saying? We heard great lyricism. We heard bad lyricism. Like, for instance, I remember I was in this with while he's doing a studio session with Said Black. Man, the way he formed the record like that,
Yeah.
it's like, shout out to Said. Like, the way he did that, yo, was
Like, we met
dope,
some
yo.
we
Like,
met some dope artists.
you know, some, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, our mindset is a little different. We don't make music, but we've been around it. Like, we've
Yeah.
seen whole projects be created.
Like, we seen our uncle be downstairs in the basement, producing, like doing all that.
Wiley's World,
Yeah. But I say-
Fire. That's a concept album, right? Would you consider that?
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like it was. Yeah.
That was me.
It was a feel good album.
I was at the time just being different because in the whole world going right, I wanted to go left. Like,
Yeah.
everybody's more on shoot up your mom's house and
Yeah, you
all
start
that kind of music.
putting on the
Yeah, it
suits.
was
and,
more so like
yeah.
uplifting, like
I got
Yeah.
something. I got something to add to that too.
yeah. So it was more so like let's. Now I'm trying to dream higher. Top floor hotels.
Yeah, those were
like
some
it
good
wasn't.
days.
It wasn't. It had some pain in there too, but just not just like seeing us as a people.
Yeah.
In a different light. You know what I mean? So.
Now, to add to that, I feel like people want rap to be like that. They want rap to be, gangster stuff and all that.
I can't sit every day, all day listening to gangster rap because it put me in a dark space where I don't need to be.
Yeah. I
So
agree.
that's when I tend to go listen. I gotta listen to feel good,
Yeah.
or R&B. I can't listen to gangster rap.
Yeah,
all day.
like that's
and
I hate that.
for you to do that in 2011, 2012, 2013, when the streets was on fire, was just like
Right.
artists here was straight bars, and that was way left field and
Yeah,
and way
it was
different.
dope. It
like,
was
people
dope.
had to respect it. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Let me, I mean to cut you guys. Let me ask you guys one second. We got a 30-minute right now. I want to ask you guys one thing. And this might be something, I don't even know if you guys even want to answer this because I actually wanted to speak on this subject. But you guys are brave. You guys want to answer this. And then let's wrap it up. But do you think that hip-hop has anything to do with, not all hip-hop, but to do with a lot of this violence and black on black crime?
Yes.
No.
I believe so, yeah.
No. You said no? What
No.
do you say?
I believe so because I think kids nowadays, young people nowadays, they're very easily influenced. So like anything they see or anything they hear, they will like go out and try to do it. That's why I believe it is. But then it's also a part of me where it's like it's just music, you know?
Okay.
Like
Personally, me and him is way different, so I'm attuned to certain things he's not, right?
yeah.
No.
Okay.
Yeah. Yo, we're back. O.E.S. podcast.
Our era speaks.
Sorry for the wait.
It's been
A year in the making.
Yeah, it's been a long time. It's been too long.
Glad to do it, man. We gonna get back to y'all. And shout out to the supporters over the year that just
That still just acts like, yo,
Yeah.
when is coming back?
Yeah.
Like, yeah,
Shout out to y'all, yo.
I seen
This-
a lot of people like just be like, yo, when is coming back? Like we miss it. So it's
Yeah,
like
this
we
is for
really,
y'all.
yeah, we really appreciate that. And
this is for y'all. Like sorry for the wait.
yeah,
But-
we'll be back. We'll be back real soon.
So it's your boy, upstate New York ambassador. I'm not,
It sounded like you forgot for like two. It seemed
I
like
didn't. I had to do it slow, dog. You just messed up the flow.
What? Come on.
Yeah,
All
you
right,
out of pop.
Go ahead.
man.
Nah, finish it. Oh, you can't finish it?
Nah, B.
Oh, I threw off your
It's
mojo.
Markavell.
My fault, OG. And it's your boy, Trogar Sav. We'll be
Ugly
back.
bed.
You mad because mine's bigger than yours?
Yeah.
Hey yo, a wise man once said, watch what you put in your ears, cause the ears feed the mind. Fuck around, poison your perspective.
It's poison.